that our Americanization process has not been able to fully destroy. I like jollof rice. I like jollof rice a whole lot. I think the mere act of eating jollof rice is an act of Pan-Africanism. And also there are restaurants around Philly that we can promote as part of the I Buy Black movement, and also the hashtag that you see on social media, hashtag support black businesses initiatives as well. The continental African restaurants should be included within that also.
And with Uber and Hulu, I'm sorry,
right.
You can get it.
Right. It's accessible.
They'll come to your door. They'll bring you your platter.
Definitely.
Or two.
Definitely. So we just have to create the will, create the demand for it, and create the will because it's available. Now we just have to create the demand and the will among the people, among more of us.
Right. Or people say they don't want to drive Akil or catch the 52.
Right.
To Parkside Avenue and you're at Baltimore Avenue or whatever. That needs to change to support.
Because now you have Uber Eats. So even if you don't want to drive or take the bus.
Uber Eats.
So another thing that came to mind in terms of I think also changing narratives in terms of considering places like Jamaica. There's a lot of Jamaican students in Philly and beyond. We can seriously study these places in terms of history and culture, so we do not continue to even passively reduce places like Jamaica to a place where we think that, or the students will think that the people that live there only value number one, recreational marijuana use. Wearing locks, and dancing to reggae or dancehall music, which incidentally a lot of it is controlled by.
You mean there's more?
Exactly. Exactly. And when we consider the reggae music and the dancehall music, we have to think about the business side of that. VP Records is a large distributor of the music. VP Records is basically a Chinese-owned company. So you have the Chinese in Jamaica as part of their colonization process. That speaks to this book right here. So China's second continent is Africa, but Africa is not. It's not limited. Their work is not limited to the continent of Africa. So they're in Jamaica as well and have been
They're explorers.
for years.
That's what they are.
Exactly. It's like the Chinese stores in the hood.
They take
Same
over
concept.
Ghana.
It's a similar concept.
Yeah.
So Jamaica and other Caribbean islands represent so much more than that. And if we're serious about Kujichagulia, the Nguzo Saba principle, and our self-determination, then we can dictate, and we have to dictate how we're going to think about and frame these places that our people inhabit on the continent as well as throughout the diaspora. In closing, whenever there's a spike in overt racism, as we definitely see with this Trump era, it seems that there's a concomitant spike in love for blackness, for our people. And it is nice to embrace being black and beautiful, but as Dr. John Henrik Clarke stated as a challenge, we can't actually be black and beautiful without being black and powerful. Pan-Africanism
Sounds like
without being black and powerful.
Oh, okay.
Pan-Africanism is a tool for us to use to achieve this type of power. The classroom can be converted to a maroon space, even in the Eurocentric school, where we can teach youth Pan-Africanism, and also in black nationalism as well on a more local scale, until we create our own independent African-centered schools. And it will be this socialization into the tenets of Pan-Africanism that will make the youth see the imperative of them to build and maintain these institutions as well. Alusha Continua, Lasima Tashinda, and Belly Shaka, the struggle continues and we will conquer without a doubt. Thank you.
Thank you.